Hello, class. My name is Ben. I'm 23 years old, and I currently live in Hampton, Virginia with my family. I have a beautiful family to which consists of my wife, my 2-year-old son, and my 7-year-old daughter. I'm very eager to further my educational advances by taking this course and seeing what the future has in store for me once I complete my bachelor's in strategic leadership. After this class, I have to take a few more elective credits in order to be finished with my bachelor's degree in strategic leadership. At least I'll have completed my core classes, which will take a load off of my schedule. Taking classes not only benefits my personal goals, but also benefits my work related advances. I'm employed by Uncle Sam, Air Force specifically. I have many aspirations, and the Air Force has many avenues for me to explore those aspirations. I am an air crew egress technician. I work on the ejection seats and the canopies and the respective explosive components on them on the F-22. I love my job and all the opportunities it gives me. I have been in the Air Force over 3 years, and I'm waiting to see how I will feel about making my service into a career or not when my first enlistment comes up, which will be in 3 years due to the fact that I signed a 6-year contract. My wife is really supportive and helpful in many ways. She juggles many appointments for my son, who was diagnosed with cerebral palsy less than a year ago. We make the best team. The decision for me to enlist was both of ours, and my wife has been by my side the whole entire time. She gets to stay at home and raise my son during the day and help correct the setbacks um, that his condition presents. He has come a long way and made many leaps and bounds since his diagnosis. 5 days after we moved to Alaska, which was my first duty station, my wife gave birth to our son unexpectedly 2.5 months early. He was born at 28 weeks. She had an emergency C-section due to the preeclampsia that she had. I like to joke around and lightheartedly describe it as she was allergic to him. He was in the NICU for 2 months, and we've enjoyed wonderful memories at home with him ever since. We've had many ups and downs related to the experience, especially after he was diagnosed with this condition, but it has made us stronger as a family. We couldn't be more blessed in regards to how fast he's progressed this past year compared to our expectations. I'm trying my best to balance work, family, and school and give the appropriate attention to each. My motives for each one are dependent of each other. I've always made excuses for not going to school until I started making the argument, why not? More prevalent in my life. I owe it to myself and my family to incorporate school in my everyday life. In the end, it will all be worth it, the effort I put into it. My goals are to eventually commission and to become an officer in the Air Force, or to do the complete opposite and separate with a master's in business administration. Currently, I am deployed and can't wait to get back home and see my family. The best aspect of having time to myself during my deployment, so where I can finish up my core classes, and when I get back home, I'll be able to spend more time with my family. My daughter is currently visiting her biological father in Oregon for the summer, so my wife is currently at home with our son, with family in different parts of the world. So that is driving her a little bit crazy. Summer is coming to an end soon, and she will come home, and my wife will be very excited for that. Hopefully I will be on my way home sooner than later, and we can all start back up our normal family routine, school, work, and fun weekend adventures. Lastly, I will not get anywhere with my educational advances if I don't put any effort into it. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't shoot. So that's why I'm finishing up school, and hopefully after that starting my master's maybe taking a little bit of a intermission in between to enjoy some family time. Um, Thank you for listening to my introduction, and I looking forward to reading your guys' introductions and talking to you throughout the next 6 weeks. I appreciate it. Thank you.